There's a familiar pattern in large groups in society and public debate. Consensus begins to outweigh evidence. Groupthink explains how collective agreement can override critical judgment. This pattern appears in many settings: committees, institutions, organizations, even entire societies. Decisions feel settled quickly, dissent fades, and questioning consensus starts to feel unnecessary or disruptive. Groupthink helps explain why this happens, not because individuals stop thinking, but because group dynamics change how thinking works. Groupthink is a psychological phenomenon in which the desire for cohesion, harmony, or consensus within a group overrides critical thinking and independent judgment. It does not require coercion. It does not require manipulation. And it does not depend on bad intentions. Often, no one is enforcing conformity. It emerges naturally from social dynamics. Groupthink develops through subtle pressures: social incentives to agree, fear of isolation or reputational cost, reliance on shared assumptions, self-censorship of doubts, moral framing that equates agreement with responsibility. Over time, groups begin to confuse unity with correctness. Warnings are downplayed, alternatives narrow, and flawed decisions can feel not only acceptable, but necessary. Importantly, groupthink often occurs among intelligent, informed, and well-intentioned people. Before we continue, if you think this is valuable, please like. It helps share it with others. Subscribe so we stay informed together. Groupthink becomes more likely during periods of instability. When uncertainty rises, cohesion feels essential. When systems are under pressure, disagreement feels risky. And when stakes appear high, consensus feels stabilizing. In these moments, social alignment replaces open deliberation. Not because people are irrational, but because belonging and certainty feel safer than sustained doubt. Groupthink is best identified through patterns, not single moments. Rapid consensus on complex issues. Dissent framed as irresponsible or extreme. Moral certainty replacing evidence. Repeated claims that everyone agrees. Shrinking space for questioning assumptions or trade-offs. When disagreement disappears without being resolved, evidence and reasoning stop shaping outcomes. But groupthink takes over. Groupthink shows how collective reasoning can fail. Not through force, not through deception, but through the quiet pressure to align. This is TNBC Explainers. Understand the concepts behind how the world works. Groupthink in Mass Psychology is part of TNBC Explainers Module 1, Perception, Narrative, and Mass Behavior. TNBC Explainers is a growing YouTube course. New concepts are added over time.